My name is Aaron Singerman, and I was a problem child, an underachiever, a drug addict. And I am a father, a husband, a success story, a millionaire, a CEO, and a boss.
I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city. But soon enough I hold you close. It's alright, yeah. Said I was raised in the days of my space and screen.
One of the things that we've done such a great job with Redcon is that we have 1,800 affiliates that are people that want to be on the team, and we do it. We have a system of basically a system of meritocracy. That the people that do well get rewarded. The people that don't are still part of the team and still participate, but they're not rewarded. So it's not like you join Redcon 1 and now you get unlimited supplements and apparel. You have to earn it. And if you want to make money, you have to earn that too.
But there's a way to make real money.
There's a system to do it.
Yep.
And we have people that are now doing it and doing pretty well with it. But this way,
1,800 people representing the product. That's insane.
Yeah. So just imagine if those 1,800 people are our only customers and they're all buying once a month. You have a business that's doing really, really good money.
To go and pour another drink just to get away. We gotta live it up. Carolina here to stay. I'm hoping now.
Over there. Over here. Where else? On the nose. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Soon enough I hold you close. It's alright, yeah. I've been the truest dude back since I was shooting hoops. New issues, you know what I've been going through. And it's
Over here. Let me show you those guys. You're getting introduced, guys. This is Andreas right here. They call him Lemon. Rudy over here is social media. He handles all the social media for multiple brands and also customer service, specifically for Redcon. So if you write in, you see his email is rude at Redcon1. People are like, really? Seriously? I'm like, yeah,
Not that much of an asshole.
yeah, he's Rudy, so we call him Rude. And then on this side, we have Amy. Here she is. Amy handles customer service for Kai Green, along with Iron Addicts brand, and it's a full-time thing, right?
I have to get back to work.
Yeah, I can't. She can't even talk. I'm sorry. Well, let's leave them alone. As you see here, Silky Tuba, Vice President. His real name is Silky. No, it's really Eric Hart. This is Eric Hart, and Eric is the vice president of all the businesses, which is interesting, of everything. So people say, I don't know what you just say Singerman Enterprises, or what do you say? You say this one, this one, this one, this one.
Well, usually I say Redcon, and then I'll introduce the other brands too. But
I guess you're vice president of Prime Nutrition too.
yeah, I guess
That's another. So Eric, he writes on this board here. That's really what he does, pretty much. He'll write on the board, and then sometimes he'll erase again, and then he'll write again. And I come in here, I'm always amazed at the art and the pretty stuff he does. And now,
keep my head clear.
in reality, each one of these things is a task and something that he is doing and working on, whether it be an international sale or a new product and label design. So Eric keeps everything going in here, from ordering the labels to overseeing everything going out there. To formulating products. Eric has formulated almost all the products that we sell practically. These are the crazy guys in here. Most of the time I don't know what's going on in there. There's a lot of yelling, laughing like they're the patients in an insane asylum. And I often think that they're having entirely too much fun in there doing their job, or probably part of the time doing their job. So let's go in there and see what they're doing. Hey guys, want to bring you in here?
Oh, you're missing out on the action
for the video.
You're
What's going on? What's going on?
Big orders.
Big orders? Oh, from him?
Yeah.
He wants a big order?
Yeah.
Wow. Things get a little wild in here. You got obviously Matt.
What's up?
And Matt Meinrod. And you got over here Cowboy Deals. John Cowboy Deals.
Cowboy.
But these two guys were the original two sales guys, actually number one and then number two. And obviously the team has grown a lot since then. But They're pretty. They're in here having a good time.
We keep it live, man. It's,
What's I was just saying before we were walking in the door about how you guys have a lot of fun, and then there started to be screaming and shouting, and well, there you go, perfect timing.
Competitiveness between the two.
Yeah. All right. So the call center and customer service meeting. It seems like everything is going pretty good in terms of what I'm seeing for complaints, what we're seeing for the call center. You guys' numbers seem to be doing pretty good. Welcome back. What are you seeing in terms of the numbers and how these guys are doing?
Numbers are going good.
Yep.
Definitely increasing every month.
What are you thinking in terms of how things are going on your end?
Oh, it's way better.
Yeah.
Way better than 2 weeks ago.
Really? Even when you were doing good 2 weeks ago?
Well, it's doing better than when I yelled at Howard.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be changing in the near future with the warehouse, should help, is we're going to change it from saying, R1 hoodie, whatever, black, it's going to be 001. All right. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Till next week.
One company into the, going into the next company is like your branding and everything has built up. Like, is that a big reason? Is all the downfalls, I guess, by picking the wrong athletes?
I think that one of the things that I've learned over time that has become a big thing is you want to have consistency in your branding, consistency in your messaging. It's a very big deal, very important. And I think that most people in our industry don't even understand what it means to brand something, what branding a company means. And one of the big things is consistency not just in the looks, but in the messaging and what you're putting out there. And I, not just me, but the whole team stays very conscious of doing that. Even like a font or a color, we use the same colors and the same fonts and the same design elements over and over and over again. So when I look at an athlete, I don't look in terms of, does this athlete have great following and engagement? That's all fantastic. But the number one thing is, does the person fit with the brand? So the way that we build each one of the brands differently is that's why it's so important to stay conscious of the branding and the messaging and the look and everything, because each brand does have a different message. Each brand does have a different image that it portrays, and the look, feel, they're all different. So it'd be very easy to get confused and for it to look the same, feel the same. So that's why it's so important to keep each image totally separate. So the looks, the ideas, everything is different, and we try to even separate the teams. That is the ultimate goal for me as I continue to scale these brands up and potentially even build more brands, is that I find that it's pretty key to have teams for each brand. And as it becomes appropriate and the brands get large enough, we got a digital marketer, a graphic person, a website person, a sales team for each individual brand. My hope is to have the business running in a way that I'd agree with. It's progressing forward, that doesn't need me to manage all the parts. Yeah. So the more I could be hands off on stuff, the better. So I'll do the stuff that I'm really good at, and I would prefer not to be involved in, finding better shipping rates, or ordering the boxes, or talking to the call center guys, strategizing how you should make sales calls, or planning the sales guys' schedules. But right now, I'm involved in almost all of it. So the one thing you have to be aware of, no matter how good your team is, and I have a phenomenal team, is that nobody is going to care more than you. So I think it's a fact of life as a business person, in your own business, as an entrepreneur, nobody is going to care more about your business than you, no matter how good your team is, no matter who you have on your team. It's like a fact of life. Like death and taxes. Nobody will care more about your business than you, and that's something that you need to consider. And for me, I keep that in mind, and a lot of times it can be a bad thing because if you get too focused on that, you'll always have the attitude that you can do it better, and then you can be stuck. But also a fact of life is you can't do everything yourself, and you're not going to be the best at everything. So that's why a team is so important. And at some point, you have to relax control and lower the amount of how tight you're holding on to things, and trust your team. And so that's what I'm in the process of doing, is building the team and then trusting the team to do it as good as possible. So the one thing that I find that's really difficult to find an employee, and when you see the people we have in the office, especially like the people in the marketing team, Eric, Eduardo, our customer service, social media, you have to find people that really care that it's more than just a job. It's not a gig where they're doing 9 to 5. They have to be personally invested in the business and in the results and take pride in their work.
Get them personally invested.
I think you have to create a company culture that is all-encompassing, where it's a team effort, a team atmosphere, where everybody wants to see the company do well, and it's not the easiest thing to create that company culture, but like we went and played paintball and we do stuff together, and we make sure to have fun together, so it's not just a job. So like that's why I have a gym in the middle, because it's all company building and team building. And I think that you can't just be colleagues that grind out work together. It has to be fun to some degree. It has to always be some sort of fun. There has to be laughing and joking and looking forward to it. So if you dread going to the office, if you dread being there, dealing with who you're dealing with and all that stuff, that creates a negative culture. So I make a big effort to create a team atmosphere where everybody is going for the same goal. So in business, you'll see a lot of people that, and I have dealt with this plenty, where people say, oh, I've been here a year, it's time for me to make more money, or it's time for a raise or a review. That's the thing. I want my year review, and what that basically means is now I need to get a raise. And I am totally not a believer in that. I am a believer in meritocracy, which basically means that you earn what you keep, you eat what you kill, so to say. So with that in mind, I always try to figure out a performance goal. So yeah, they get a competitive salary. I like to pay people well, so that it's part of the company culture thing. You pay people shitty, they're not going to be happy about it. It's pervasive. So what I do is I obviously pay everybody well, but I figure out a goal for most of the people. I try to figure out a goal of something. So a contest that we do for sales guys, maybe 1 month we'll do, if whoever has the best margin on their orders gets $1,000 or something. Maybe the guy who, and we'll do multiple contests like that. I set goals for the marketing team, where if they hit a certain percent increase month over month, they get a goal. So I do think it's important to figure out ways to make it fun, so there is an opportunity to achieve, even if it's a lofty goal, or it's something that's be really tough to hit, but if they hit it, they get this huge reward. I think that is important, because I know I'm always focused on hitting the next goal and pushing to the next level. And I think the way to make them invested in doing that is give them an incentive too.